Hey girl, hey! You about ready?
Yeah, I just got out of class. I'll be there in a sec.
Oh yeah, run into the podcast bit. I'll be there in a sec.
See you soon. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's get started.
Hey guys, it's me, Blaire Hastings, and I'm here with a couple of my friends from FPTV. And we are just here with Caleb Hoenshell, who used to be the director of photography for FPTV as well, but now he's going on to greater pastures. Hi, Caleb, how are you?
Hi, Blaire. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, we're honored to have you on the open mic because you're kind of a big deal here in NWA with your cinematography director-ness. So, so to give you a little bit about Caleb, he actually, before he, after he started the whole FPTV thing, he is now one of the main directors for Breedlove Productions. He's done a couple of shorts here around town with like Life of Crime, Christmas Story, and also Focus. So let's go ahead and ask you a few questions about that.
All right, cool. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, so Caleb, what made you get started in cinematography or like anything to do with cameras? How did that all start for you?
Well, I guess it kind of started back in high school a little bit. I was just like filming stuff on my iPhone and stuff like that, you know. So pretty rudimentary type of stuff, you know, just for like, I was in the journalism class and sometimes they would send us out to go get videos and things like that. So it kind of started there, and then I went to JBU, John Brown University in Silent Springs. Yeah, and then I graduated. Dan picked me up, and I worked for FPTV for a little while and had some great opportunities there that I'm super thankful for. And yeah, just got to kind of do that at the same time as doing like other short films and commercial projects, but also working on bigger feature films too. And like, not as director of photography, but in like the lighting department, where I was able to kind of pick the brains of people that are much better at it than I am. And so that was super awesome and was very formative for me as well. And so yeah, that's kind of how I got started. And,
yeah, that's awesome.
I feel like we kind of went through like the same route, like you and I, you know, I went to film school and now I got picked up by Dan and I'm working here now. So it's very inspiring to see like how you just like going and getting like better and better and more opportunities. That's super cool. What would you say is like your favorite short film that you've done like cinematography for?
Favorite short film that I've done cinematography for, I would probably have to be, there was one I did a few years ago while I still actually worked for FPTV, and it was called Night Shift, and it actually was a JBU film. So it was kind of weird. Like I was out of school, but my good friend Manny Moore, who's awesome, works for Mutiny Effect over in Rogers now. He's a really good friend, still is. And so he was still in school and had me come in and DP that. And that was really awesome. I had a super, super good team for that, which is most of the battle. You know, like if you get a good team, I find it's, you know, like it's really easy to excel.
A good team is key, for sure.
That's 100%. So if you have that, like you're set up for success. And so, yeah, I just had a really good team, and I think the final product turned out really good. I was really happy he had me come in and do that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it always feels good to like finish a project that you're really proud of. So.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you also, so one of the things that we're like starting to promote a lot is just like women and in filming and like, you know, like crew positions. And I just wanted to like hear your opinion about how, you know, this whole topic has been like developing lately.
No, I'm really glad to see it, honestly, because I've worked with some really awesome women. Like a few of the feature films I've worked for, they were all, I think every single feature film I've worked on was a woman director. Also, like on commercial stuff and everything like that, as well as short films too. I've just been really honored to have women on my G&E team, Grip and Electric team and stuff like that. And that's been super great. Like like maybe it's just the crew around here, but I've never had like anybody been a part of a team around here where the people weren't stellar, you know, like, and that's just really awesome.
All right, Caleb. So let me hear a little bit about one of your favorite, directors of cinematographer, and she's actually called Natasha Breyer. Tell me a little bit about her.
Yeah, so she's awesome. I actually I found her through a really awesome YouTube channel called Cook Optics. If you're familiar with Cook is basically like they're some of the best. They're one of the best lens manufacturers, and they have an amazing YouTube channel. It's just like a treasure trove of really awesome information from tons of really cool DPs and really cool lighting guys and gals. And so they had her on, and she was talking about some of the work that she did on Honey Boy, which was with Shia LaBeouf. And I guess that was back in 2019. I was just really like floored by her style. I really like her style. It's very, I said earlier, like, I don't like to use the word gritty, but it kind of is, it's like down to earth. It's kind of like realistic, I would say. Lots of handheld camera work, lots of very naturalistic lighting. A lot of times she just lights through practicals, is what she was saying in some of her video breakdowns. Like she'll just light using a lamp on a table, and that's it.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
It's like, sometimes you get so caught up in like, what would look perfect, and like, this light I can put it here, or, I can put a light through the window or whatever. But sometimes
that reminds me my short film Dust, which it was on the short film showcase. I don't know if you saw it, but for that film, that's the one film I've done that I didn't use any lighting at all. Like
awesome.
We decided that we wanted to keep it like very like realistic and like down to earth. So we just used the lighting coming from the window. So we just like, we did some strategy to like where to place the actors to where like we could get all of that light. And like that's literally my favorite lighting I've ever done for a short film. So
which I think is awesome, because it's like you don't necessarily like need the best equipment to make something look good. So it's like awesome to see like people like Paula or like bigger directors do stuff like that too.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
It's a lot of times it really does look better if you just turn off lights, and Paula kind of went to exactly what you're saying. I think is just like use a window, or
like use what you have.
Use what you have. Another great example, I would say, in addition to Natasha's work, is Roger Deakins' work on 1917. They shot that with hardly, I shouldn't say hardly any lights, because they did use lights, but they essentially just waited for overcast skies, to soften shadows and everything.
Cool. Cinematography in that film is amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah, it's just like run with that kind of stuff. You don't need tons of lights to.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, very cool. I love how you guys like are connecting on a behind the scenes deal, because lighting, I guess, is really important. But yeah, Caleb, Natasha Breyer is one of my favorite new directors that I'm going to be looking into too, because she was actually named the best cinematographer in the 21st century from IndieWire. She was a 2020 recipient of the NFTSU Gibson Award, and she's just a lot of fun. And Scarlett Johansson also actually said a lot about her. So hopefully you guys will be there too, because you guys have a really good eye on that creative process. And honestly, if you, heck yeah.
And also, I should say, I don't know if you know this, but Paula, Natasha is from Spain.
Oh.
So yes, I'm gonna get there. I'm the next Natasha. Yeah. Catch me later.
You guys can like do hashtag Spain cinematographer or something on Instagram, and then you guys can connect to each other. Heck yeah, I bet she would totally love that. I love that. So yeah, if you guys out there in FPTV land want to do and want to catch up to Caleb, Paula, and Amber, you can check out equipment and learn classes for free in Spanish and English as well. So just email us at info@faypublic.tv and we'll get you connected. This is Blaire, Paula, Caleb, and Amber, and we're signing off, guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Woohoo. Okay.
Cool.